You are now tuned into C.A.N, crazy ass news. Ha ha!
Hello, tidings and good greetings. I'm your host, Joe Whiteman, and you're tuned into C.A.N. I'm very cutesy, very classy, and very demure. Ha Today's episode of C.A.N is going to be a doozy, people. Getting right into it today. You know I have to talk about the Olympics. As a proud fellow American, we did our absolute thing out there. Can't lie to you, people. Got some great gold medals, had some great games, had some great competitions. But, I do have to talk my shit a little bit. I do have to talk my shit a little bit. Especially about the breaking competition. And then first of all, why in the hell are we calling it break? It's break dancing, goddamn. It's break dancing. Why are we calling it breaking? Maybe I'm just old fashioned. I don't know. Break dancing, okay? But anyways, the breaking competition they decided to add to the Olympics. All in all was okay, but I think we all know where I'm going with this one. We have to talk about Reagan. The lady from Australia who lied on her application to get into the Olympics and make an absolute goddamn fool of herself. I'm sure of those who watched. I'm sure of those who watched this lady get up on that international stage and absolutely bullshit are mind blown just as I am. I mean, out of all the potential candidates that probably are actually really good that could have came out of Australia, they chose this lady who has a PhD in breakdancing, or culture as they call it. I mean, just absolutely ridiculous. Australia, you need to get your shit together. Ray Gun, I don't know who the hell made your resume, but you need to pay them extra for that one, because that was an absolute wow. I mean, I could have got up there and did better than that. I mean, yeah, look, that was way better than what Ray done. Just that right there was way better than what Ray Gun did. Jesus Christ, mama. Oh my God. You did that shit at the Olympics. I'm glad they booted your ass out quick, fast, and in a hurry. Ooh wee mama. The Olympics, right, people? But way to go, Team USA. Moving right along with some more crazy ass news. Now, obviously obesity these days is a pretty big problem. But this young man took it to the extreme, an extreme to where even his government had to get involved. A young man from the Mediterranean area of the world, Pakistan, Iran, etc., was weighed in to be the biggest person ever at a whopping, now I need you people to listen to this, at a whopping 1,345 pounds. 1,345 pounds. Now, I don't know who the hell his mom or his father is, but they need an ass kicking. I mean, look, I understand parents, you want to feed your babies and you want to make sure that they're full, but that young man has been full for a very, very long time. I mean, that makes no sense for that young man to weigh damn near the size of a car. 1,345. I got to keep referring to my sheet just to make sure I wrote the numbers correct. 1,345 pounds is what this young man weighed. Okay? And now, to kick it all off, his government found out that this young man weighed that much, and the ruler of his country said, you know what? This motherfucker got to lose some This motherfucker has to lose some weight. I'm going to make this a priority amongst all the things that I have to do in my country. You know, fuck the roads, the taxes, the poverty, the war, fuck anything else they got going on. I'm going to focus a little attention on this big ass young man, because he has a lot of big back energy going on, and I'm not going to stand for it here in my country. It's pretty much what that ruler said, okay? So he said, you know what? Hey, young man, you got to lose some weight. Forces him out of his home, literally goes to his house, takes him out of there with forklifts and cranes and anything that you can think of, takes him out of his house, and he demands him that he lose weight. A government mandate to lose weight is wild. Now, but this story really has a happy ending. Young man actually ended up losing like 1,100 pounds. So from 1345 minus 1,100, y'all can do the math. He's living a much better and healthier life. So God bless him. And God bless that ruler for taking the time out of his busy day to make sure that big back ass young man lost some weight out of amongst all the other things that he needed to do in his country. Good on you, sir. Good on you. And now moving on to our final topic of today's episode of C.A.N, Cash App. Now, Cash App has always had some issues, and especially back in 2018 when they had a data breach. But they're now coming out saying if you were part of that data breach back in 2018, Cash App could particularly owe you up to about $2,500. Not too shabby, eh, people? So, do your research, okay? You know, go to cashapp.com or do your little research that you need to do, because I know a couple of you did get your information scammed, and you were thinking, where the hell is all these charges coming from? And you know, and blase. You know how the coloreds love their Cash App do. Okay, you know, here at we don't mess around with that Cash App stuff too much. But like I was saying, if you do use Cash App, you may be eligible to get $2,500 from them due to a data breach. So make sure you do your research. Go ahead and submit your information. Go ahead and get a little extra cash to spend. And this will conclude today's episode of C.A.N. Thank you for watching and tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, I'm Joe Whiteman. And keep it demure.